Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Bhakyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakhagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakhagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarbhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge with which we can directly perceive ourselves. Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. So now we are successfully studying in the 10th chapter. We have finished 19 slokas. We have understood very clearly about that Krishna is the source of everything and no one knows about Krishna, and Arjuna already accepted this fact, and Arjuna is asking Krishna because no one knows about him. So Arjuna is asking that you only know about you. No one knows about you. So in the previous, Arjuna said that I completely accept that no one knows about you and only you know about you, and now you please tell me about you. See, this is what Arjuna, in a very scientific way, is asking questions from Krishna. Is asking questions so that Krishna can answer. First he said that I fully agree, I fully accept that no one knows about you. Sarvameta tritam manya yanmam vadasi kesam. Nahitte bhagavan vyaktim vidur deva nadanavad. I fully accept it. No one knows about you. And you only know about you fully. Swayam eva atmanatmanam vetatvam purushottama. O Purushottama, you only know about you fully. Swayam eva atmanatmanam vetatvam. So, please tell me about you. Vistarena atmana yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuyaka kadaya triptir shunvato nasti me amitam. So now tell me in detail about your divine opulence. So I'm never satiated by hearing about you. The more I hear about you, the more I enjoy. So nothing else is nectar to me other than hearing about you. That's what we already studied. Then Krishna started giving, answering Arjuna's questions. So that way, Krishna is actually now going to tell all about his opulence, which we are getting from Bhagavad Gita, which we cannot get from anywhere else. So that means we are knowing all about our Lord, Supreme Lord Sri Krishna from this Bhagavad Gita. As I mentioned yesterday, that we are all committing sins in this world because we are forced to commit sins. Because we are forced because we are attached to the results. We are forced because we are not attached to Krishna. So this is a compulsion. So there is a disease called obsessive compulsive disorder. But this compulsive disorder, everyone is under compulsion. Everyone is under the force to commit crimes, under the force to commit sins. Whatever we do, anything we do, not for Krishna, is going to bind us to this well. That Krishna very clearly explained to us. Yajnarthat karmano anyatra. Anyatra means anything other than what we are doing it for Krishna. Very clearly Krishna explained. Yajnarthat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaka. It's going to bind us to work, future bondage, to work in this well, karma bandhanaka. So, any action which we do, which is not as an yajna, which is not as an offering unto Krishna, is going to bind us to this material world. So we have to be very careful in our day-to-day activities. What we are doing every day, we have to really watch. We cannot be under the force of Maya and committing sins every day, all days, every time. That's not the right thing to do. That's not good for us. But that's what is happening in this material world. So that is a reality. So we have to stop. We have to stop that force which is compelling, which is forcing us to commit sins. We have to stop that force. So we have to nullify that force. The only devotion unto Krishna can stop that. Love unto Krishna. Unconditional and unalloyed love unto Krishna only can stop that force. Nothing else. Nothing else can stop us committing sins other than our pure love on Krishna. Now, how are we going to get that? How are you going to establish that love on Krishna? That's very important. Because that's the only force which can stop us committing sins. Nothing else. All other things are, we are going to get more attached, more attracted to this material world, and we are going to get more entangled, and we'll be committing more sins, and it keeps adding, and we will be basically struggling and suffering in this material world forever. But a pure love unto Krishna. So, that is the thing what we need to have. If we have that, if we start loving Krishna, then we are very safe. And that is possible, that love on Krishna, that attraction towards Krishna, attachment on Krishna, we can gain only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. How we can suddenly love someone without knowing about anything about that person? In this material world, people will fall in love with others at sight. That is just by looking at their external features. There is not love at all. That is like when you see, if you go to a mall, especially, there are everywhere all kinds of sense objects, all kinds of things. So whatever you see, you get attached to them. Whatever we see, we want to buy it. So that way, these kind of places like malls and other public places where all these things are, our senses will just roam here and there like anything. It's very difficult to bring it under control. So that's why Krishna said that we should avoid such things. So that real love on Krishna can come, the true love on Krishna can come only by knowing about him. Only by knowing about that person fully, completely. Then only that love will come. Then only we can get attached to Krishna. So then only it's going to be very strong. So then we want to be with him all the time. We should feel that separation from Krishna. Even though we know that Krishna is there in our heart as the super soul, but that knowledge is not there with us all the time. We are not able to live in that consciousness all the time. So we should be able to see Krishna face to face. We should be able to live with Krishna. That love is very important. Because that love, that force, that affection towards Krishna, that only can stop us committing sins. So that is the knowledge we are getting from Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge will take us there, is taking us there. So we should plan our life in such a way that anything we do, it should be only for Krishna. Whatever we do, it should be only for Krishna only. That's very important. That means whatever we are doing right now, we need to think that we are doing it for Krishna. We cannot suddenly say that, oh, now I am doing all kinds of these things, so let me stop this and then I will do things for Krishna. So that's not going to work. Like Arjuna said, I will leave this battle and go and beg and spread your Krishna consciousness, all such things. That won't work. Because he's already in the battlefield and he is forced to commit, forced to fight in that battlefield and all such things. The only thing he can do, the only option what Arjuna had only two options. So in that two options, there was no option that he can leave the battlefield. That option was not there for Arjuna. For us also, like that way only in our day-to-day life, there are no such many options available for us to choose what we want to do. But Arjuna had only two options. Either you can decide to fight for Krishna or decide not to fight, but still get forced to fight for himself. So fighting is going to happen. In that case, there was no option for Arjuna. He has to fight in the battlefield. There is no way he can stop that. He was put into that situation and there is no way he can escape from fighting in that battle. He has to fight. But he had the option to fight for Krishna or for himself, thinking that he is the doer. For us also in our day-to-day life, in all our activities, what all we are doing right now, if we are going to work, if we are going to job, if we are studying, if we are doing this and that, and all kinds of activities, what we do, these two options only are there for us. We cannot stop doing what we are doing because we are forced to do, forced to act. Suddenly we cannot say that I will stop working from today, this day, and then I will do everything for Krishna like that. That's not going to work. That's not possible. But the option is there. I'm going to do this for Krishna from today. I'm going to do everything for Krishna, not for me. And how can we prove that we are doing it for Krishna? We should never get agitated, disturbed by the results of our acts. That is the only way we can prove that we are doing it for Krishna. The moment we get disturbed, then there is a problem. So that means we are attached to the results. So we should not get disturbed by the results. We can prove that we are doing it for Krishna just by doing everything for Krishna, not worrying, not thinking about the results. So simply depending on Krishna, doing everything for Krishna. So that is the way we can free ourselves from the reaction. Sarva karma palam tyaktva. That's what. Sarva karma palam. Tyaktva karma pala sangam. So we need to give up the attachment to the results. That we can do immediately. As I explained yesterday, to repeat again now, we are only forced to commit sins, forced to commit actions, activities. But we are not forced to get attachment, forced to get attracted. That force we need to stop. If we stop that, then we are not forced to commit sins. So that we need to focus in our day-to-day activities, that we have to do everything for Krishna. We need to focus our mind on Krishna with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Not everyone will be interested in doing this with us. We cannot expect that to happen also, because this is material world. Because everyone in this material world is controlled by Maya. The reason we got this material body is that because we are controlled by Maya. There is a proof that we are controlled by Maya, except Krishna. Only Krishna came himself under his Yoga Maya, his own internal potency, not Mahamaya. But for us, if we got this material body, means, which I have mentioned many times in the past, there is a proof that we are under the control of Maya. Now we need to get liberation, freedom from this Maya. It is Krishna's Maya. Mama Maya Duratyaya. Mama Maya Duratyaya. My Maya is difficult to overcome. That's what Krishna is. We need to get freedom from Maya. Simply surrender unto Krishna with love and devotion. That's it. Not expecting anything in return from Krishna other than his mercy, love, which already Krishna is doing it. Already Krishna loves so much. There is no limitations on that. So then our life is going to become very, very wonderful. Then we will be able to make use of this life. That's very important. How much service we are doing it for Krishna, how much love we have on Krishna, and how many devotees we are delivering this Bhagavad Gita to them. All such things are very important because Krishna likes all those things. Krishna already said very clearly in the 12th chapter, these are all the things I love, I like. They are dear to me. Yasmat nodvijate loka, loka nodvijate chayaga. Harsam harsho bayat vegagi. Bhakto yasacha me priya. So that kind of bhakta is dearer to me. That means one who is not disturbed by anything in this world, by anyone in this world, or one who is not disturbing anyone in this world, one who is not disturbed by, or one who is not disturbing, or one who is not agitating. Harsam harsha bhayat vegagi. So both in happiness and distress and fear and all those things, one is freed from everything. So such a devotee is very dearer to me. Bhaktimanya Satame Priya. Like that many times Krishna said everything. So we have to understand all these slokas, and then we need to qualify that. We need to get all those qualifications, qualities in our life. That makes Krishna very happy with us. That is a proof that we love Krishna. If we do all activities against what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, and if we say that I love Krishna, so then it's not going to work. There is a midyachara, that's simply a pretender. So, Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the solution for all our problems, and we are getting there. So, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are now successfully finished 19 slokas in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, Krishna is going to explain about his vibhuti opulence starting from today. So, in the 18th sloka, 10th chapter, Arjuna told, Vistarenatmanu yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuyaha kathaya tripte shunvatho nasti meyamirtham. So Vistarena Atmano Yogam. So your yogam, your opulence, your mystic power, your vibhuti, everything, O Janardana. So to hear about again and again, to my satisfaction, I'm never satiated. So the more I hear about you, the more I enjoy the nectar. So Shunvatho Nasti Me Amritam. There is no end to my into this enjoyment, this nectar. That's what Arjuna says. That's what happened to us until now. So until now, when we studied this Bhagavad Gita, we are all so happy because we are hearing about Krishna only. O Janardana, again, please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I'm never satiated in hearing about you. For the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. Then in the next sloka, what Krishna started answering. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kantate Katayishyami Divyahi Atma Vibhutayaka Pradanyataka Kurushreshta Nastyanto Vistarasyami. Yes, I will explain my divine opulences to you, but only those which are prominent, because there is no end to my divine opulences. That's what Arjuna Krishna is doing. Because there is no end. So that's what towards the end also Krishna says. Tava Bhagunaitena Kimyatena Tava Arjuna Vishtabhyaham Idam Krishnam Ekam Sena Stitho Jagat. That's what in the end Krishna is saying. Vishtabhyaham Idam Krishnam Ekam Sena Stitho. So what need is there, Arjuna, for you to know all these opulences? Atava Bahunaitena Kimyatena Tava Arjuna. Because with a single fragment of my energy, I pervade this entire universe. Ishtabhyaham idam sarvam ekam sena eka amsa ekam sena stitho jagat. So that's what Krishna says. But anyhow, for us to hear about his opulences, it always brings us so much happiness. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestations, but only of those which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. In the next sloka, sloka number 20, Krishna now is saying that, Aham Atma Bhutakesha Sarvabhuta Sayastitha Ahamadischa Madhyam Cha Bhutanamanta Yevacha. Aham Atma, Gudakesha. Oh Gudakesha, I am Atma, Paramatma. Krishna is the supreme person, Paramatma, who is seated in everyone's body. Sarva Bhuta Sayastitaga. So within the heart of every living entity, Krishna already says, Krishna says it in the 15th chapter also, that Sarvasya Chaham Kriti Sannivish. Iswara, and another also 18th chapter, Iswara Sarva Bhutanam Krite Sarjuna. So like that here, Krishna is saying that Sarva Bhuta Sayastitaga. I'm seated in everyone's heart. Aham Adischa Madhyam Cha Bhutanam Antayevacham. I am the beginning, Adi, and Madhyam, middle, and end of all beings. So Aham Adischa Madhyam Cha Bhutana Mantai Evacha. I am the super soul, O Arjuna, seated in the hearts of all living entities. I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all beings. Now let's chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and 2 rounds, which will take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnana Timirandasya Jnanandana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Kina Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class.
Yes, Mataji.
Yesterday I didn't join, but
yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, we are getting the full knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
yes, Guruji. How are you? You are there only in India?
Yes, Mataji, I'm here only. Yes, Mataji, I'm in India. I'm in Chennai. Yes, Mataji. Maybe in a month or so I will come back to US. Yes, I'm still decided exactly the date. Yes, Mataji, I will. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for nice class.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Very
Guruji.
understand.
We all are bound by Maya. Maya is bound by Krishna. So we have to develop pure love and fully surrender only for Krishna. Then we can liberate ourselves with this Maya.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's
Bhagavad
mercy.
Gita. Yes, Guruji. Bhagavad Gita knowledge. This is the only qualitative life
Yes.
for us.
Bhagavad Gita is the only knowledge which takes us to Krishna. Yes, Mataji. No doubt.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
How is everything going, Guruji? Was not well in between. Couldn't take part fully in yesterday's class.
Okay,
And
Mataji.
so thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you for making us, we have to become obsessive compulsive about Krishna. So bringing us to that level. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Yes. Thank
Hare-
you, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. I joined little late. I will follow the YouTube, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, my phone has been really giving a lot of problem. I had to send it for some repair work, and I've been able to connect, but it just goes on and off. Yes, Guruji. And thank you for the class, and very happy about you rejoining again.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Nisa Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Today, Guruji, in shloka number 20, we learned that Krishna is the super soul situated within the heart of all living entities. Krishna is the origin, middle, and certainly also the end of all living entities. So thank you, Guruji, for your class today. We are always happy to attend your class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, we are able to continue to study Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, once again for the wonderful class, Guruji. Though I was late today, Guruji, to join, I'll follow on YouTube, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much, Guruji, for making us in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Panliyapan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today's sloka also says all the 24 hours we have to remember Krishna. That is a very important message. So thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Subhalakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Ram Ram. The Arjuna asking Krishna's vibhutis.
This one.
How gold is in the jewels, like that. Swami vibhutis are so many vibhutis there. So Krishna said, I am Sarvavyapi wherever I live. In the gold or vessels for your heart.
Yes.
Correct, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So many vibhutis are there, but I am in that main material, I am myself.
Yes.
He said, Krishna's grace is ours. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I am reading daily 5 slokas in Bhagavad Gita.
Very nice, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. That's what will keep us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank
like
you.
that, your Guru is my. So I am always Krishna's mercy. Thank
Hare.
you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. It is always very interesting, Guruji. It is always waiting for your class, Guruji, every day. And really enjoy the class, Guruji. I hope everything is fine at your end, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Everything Krishna's conscious mercy.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam,
Hare
Guruji.
Pranam Mataji. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Pranam, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Ram Ram.
Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna.